Massive shout out to Blazing Boost for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are looking to get anything Destiny 2 related, if you're struggling with any exotics, any quests, then this is a place to check out, especially with the brand new season of the Splicer. Now, Blazing Boost are offering a lot of good services. If you guys are struggling, they'll get the Sherpas in to help you through the raid. And not only that, they are taking VOG pre-orders, so that is Vault of Glass pre-orders for day one and the first week. So if you're not going to be able to get on at that time and you really want the brand new loot like the Fatebringer or anything like that, make sure to check out the discount codes down below, because they will be offering quite a lot of discounts, especially if you use the links that I'm going to leave in the description. And not only that, for a year of service, so Blazing Boost on Destiny 2 has been around for a year, so they've actually offered me a discount code for everyone to use. So make sure you check them out down in the description and in the comment section. And not only that, Blazing Boost, if you guys are wondering if they are legit, check out the Trustpilot. It's one of the best ones for pretty much any service I've seen. Over 13,850 reviews on the Trustpilot. So if that doesn't say it's a good deal, I don't know what does. So check it out down below, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you the best PvP Warlock build. Now, I have asked some top 500 players, because as you guys know, I don't really play Warlock that much. I've been testing a lot of things out for PvP. And not only that, the top 500 players, the average build came to this, guys. So this build in today's video is obviously of the best players in PvP. Now, there are a few things that you can change as well, depending on your playstyle. So we'll go through that a little later on. But I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's been supporting the channel recently. It does mean a lot, and we are trying to hit that 40k mark by the end of the year. So if you could help towards that by dropping a sub and leaving a like on today's video, I would appreciate it a lot. And not only that, we are down to the last video for this sort of new season builds. I know you guys have loved this series on the channel where I've gone through the best builds. So we do have the Titan one left. So if you want to see that, guys, 200 likes on today's video, and I'll get that up as soon as I can. But let's jump straight into today's build. So starting off with the subclass, it's not going to surprise you. Top tree Dome Blade is definitely the way to go. Now, everyone pretty much used this. There was the odd one that said that they'd rather use something like Nova Bomb, but trust me, Dome Blade is the way to go with the Icarus Dash. If you guys know how to use this, obviously I'm not going to cover it in this video, but the sort of maneuverability you get with this class is just unbelievable. And everybody said make sure you do have Burst Glide on while doing it to increase your speed. Now, the nades, to be fair, it was pretty split. I asked a few top players, and most of them obviously had their own setup. A lot of people said Solar, a lot of people said Fusion, and a lot of people said Firebolt. So it's totally up to you what you run. I've been running it with Firebolt because it's just an easier nade to sort of use. You don't have to be as accurate, and obviously it does that little chain. So it's quite easy to use, so I would recommend using that. Obviously it's personal preference, so try them out yourselves. Now, this is where it got interesting. I said Empowering Rift or Healing Rift. Now, most of the top 500s went with healing, so that is what we're going to put on for today, guys. Obviously, if you're in a healing rift, you can help your teammates heal, and you will take a lot more shots. So it is very handy to use. Now, guys, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this. I know I am. And that is going to be everybody's using these. But, like I said, if I didn't put these in this video, guys, then obviously it wouldn't be the best brand new season one. So either way, I'm probably going to get slack because it's pretty much the same as normal other builds. But I'm going to be showing you the perks and everything that I am running. Now, the top 500 players said make sure you're running a 120 hand cannon. Now, the hand cannon I'm running is True Prophecy, but it doesn't really matter what you're running, to be fair, on your hand cannon or anything like that. If it's a steady hand, anything 120 is going to be the most powerful sort of gun in the game. And then not only that, the Fell Winters is still the superior shotgun. A lot of people said the brand new Vault of Glass shotgun is a little bit better, but to be fair, I've tested them out, and me personally, I would go with the Fell Winters over anything. Now, I asked a lot of top players as well, what are you running? Are you running Surplus? Because obviously Quick Draw got took out of the game, so it does make shotgunning a little bit harder to run. but I do have a counter in today's build. So a lot of people said surplus, but the majority went with slide shot because obviously sliding partially reloads this weapons magazine and temporarily boosts range and stability. Now that range buff is definitely higher than what you're going to get with surplus, and obviously opening shot is definitely the one you want to run. Obviously if you don't have that, any other shotgun does just as good, but they're the ones you're going to want to run. Now Wardcliff coil, the best heavy by far for PvP. Make sure you're running this at all times. Even if you want a sword peek, guys, trust me, keep it on, because even if you're playing trials and you're sword peeking, sometimes the heavy round, if you're the last one alive and you need to pick up heavy, it can mess a round up, so always keep your Wardcliff coil on. Now we're going to talk about the seasonal artifact. Now guys, PvP wise, this season is definitely not based around PvP. There's literally nothing you will need in this to actually do with PvP, so we can just ignore it for today's build. Now stats wise, what people said, now obviously in PvP there's a lot of different activities to do, so trials is going to be a different sort of gameplay to your standard Crucible, but the majority said go for high intellect over anything else, so that's what I've tried to do. Like I said, I don't really play Warlock a lot, so my PvP Warlock especially, the build, I don't really have a good one, so that is why we're running 88 intellect. And obviously if you guys play a PvP Warlock a lot, you will be getting obviously high intellect, all high stats. So what you're going to want to run is high intellect and high discipline. That is the majority of what top 500 players are using and definitely said to use. Now we're going to talk about the helmet. Now the helmet, what we do have on is an intellect mod. Now the next perk is a hand cannon targeting. Improved target acquisition, accuracy and aim down sight speeds for hand cannon. This definitely helps a lot, trust me. Without this, your sort of aim is a little bit off, so the aim assist is a little bit better with this on. And obviously, if you're on keyboard and mouse, it just helps adjust, and it is a lot easier. And a lot of players are using it this season because there isn't really much more you can actually use that will help you over the other perks, so make sure you have that on. Now for the arms, what we are running is a minor intellect mod, fastball, shotgun dexterity. Now this plays a massive part obviously this season with quick draw being nerfed. Make sure you're running shotgun dexterity, faster ready and store speeds for shotguns. Definitely helps out, and you will feel obviously the quick draw getting taken out a lot less. Next we do have minor intellect mods, and then we do have unflinching hand cannon aim. Pretty much says what it does. Unflinching hand cannon aim reduces flinching from incoming fire while aiming hand cannons. Basically, if you're running double of this, you're really not going to get flinched at all, so make sure you do have them on. Now for the boots, because obviously I'm a noob and I play controller, well I'm on Xbox so I have to now, but I am running traction and shotgun scavenger. Make sure you've got shotgun scavenger on at least once so that you can get more ammo. If you guys are on keyboard and mouse and you don't run traction, all you simply do is swap it for double shotgun scavenger, and obviously you'll be getting more, but because I'm on controller I'm going to put traction back on. Now for the exotic, which makes this build really good, is going to be this right here, transversive steps. Now, sprint speed increased after a short time. Sprinting your currently equipped weapon is automatically reloaded. So pretty much you never have to reload, and your pretty much movement will be a lot better with this exotic. Like I said, Warlock, it's all about moving and being as quick as you can to get around the map. So a lot of people said these are the Ophidian aspects, but the majority do run transversives to get around the map quicker and obviously get the outplay on people. So that is what you're going to want to run for that. Now for the Warlock Bond, we are running a minor intellect mod. Outreach reduces melee cooldown when using your class ability. So obviously we're going to be using it quite a lot with the healing rifts. So we will be getting his melee back quite often. So we will be getting Celestial Fire. So it all synergizes like that. And then we've just put on a powerful friends just to increase that mobility a little bit and obviously boost that stats. But guys, that is going to wrap up the build. Obviously this season it's not the best for PvP. There's no crazy builds you can do. Now like I said, these are the best builds for the season. Now, people may moan, oh, I'm sick of using 120s. You don't have to use this. Like I said, it's just there to show you what the best and the meta is this season. So try it out. Let me know how it goes for you. I actually had a lot of fun trying out this build and asking the top 500 people what sort of builds they run. So I did learn quite a lot about Warlock. But, like I said, 200 likes, guys, and I'll make one on the Titan. And as always, I will catch you in the next.